Hello, everyone. We're about to start this year for the Matinee Banquet 2022. So first of all, welcome to Red Shores in Charlottetown. My name's Peter McPhee. I'll be your MC tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2022 PEI Matinee Track Banquet. This evening we gather to celebrate another wonderful year at our matinee tracks and to recognize the horses and individuals who have achieved special success in 2022. I'd like to thank the sponsors of the Matinee Track program, the Province of Prince Edward Island, and the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association, who provide funding for the travel assistance and program administration, and to all the businesses and organizations who donated prizes, which are listed in your programs tonight. For the benefit of those who are unable to be with us tonight, Universum Media is broadcasting this event through their YouTube channel. The Matinee Track Committee would like to thank Red Shores and the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association for their sponsorship of this broadcast. Before we have this evening's meal, I would like to ask Julie Jameson to come forward and say grace. Julie.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Julie Jameson, and for those of you who don't know me, I'm the Executive Director for the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association. Before we have our meal this evening, I would like to take a moment to give thanks for the season that we had this year on the matinee racetrack circuit. Lord, we would like to thank you for another successful matinee racing season that kept all the participants and horses safe. We are grateful to be able to participate in the sport of harness racing on Prince Edward Island and for the sense of community that it fosters amongst the participants. We are fortunate to have a program of this caliber in our province that encourages and supports youth involvement at the grassroots levels of our sport. We ask that you continue to watch over our horses through the winter months as we prepare for the 2023 racing season on PEI. Thank you for this wonderful meal and the opportunity to celebrate our success together as a group tonight. Enjoy your meals, everyone.
Thank you very much, Julie. And as the Red Shore staff distributes tonight's meal, we will be showing a series of photos from this year's matinee track events and video replays of the matinee finals, which were held at Summerside Raceway and the Charlottetown Driving Park. These photos and videos contain memorable moments that occurred throughout the season in the program. So we'll be back in a couple of minutes, and we'll also be having the awards presentations tonight and some special guests as well. So enjoy your meal, and we'll be back in just a bit.
Maple Grove Steph, Do Miss Walker, Sporty Spice, and RJ Dreams. Here they come. There they go, they're off and pacing. Do Miss Walker will leave. And on the outside, Sporty Spice. Third around the turn is RJ Dreams, and the trailer Maple Grove Steph off stride on the outside when Sporty Spice. The leading the opening quarter, the veteran pacer, is Do Miss Walker and Miles Hefferman Jr. Second is RJ Dreams. Third is Maple Grove Steph. And then your trailer is Sporty Spice. The leader by a couple lengths on the front is Do Miss Walker. He was past the opening quarter. Second, RJ Dreams. Third is Maple Grove Steph. Then the trailer is Sporty Spice. The quarter was up in 31-4. All alone on the lead here is Do Miss Walker, and he's down the lane for time one. Second is RJ Dreams. Third is Maple Grove Steph. Then the trailer, that is Sporty Spice, halfway home, and Do Miss Walker is the leader for Hefferman Jr. Second is RJ Dreams. Third, Maple Grove Steph. Then the trailer is still Sporty Spice, halfway home, and they were there in 104-2. Round the turn, the leader Do Miss Walker. Second is RJ Dreams. Third, Maple Grove Steph. Then the trailer, Sporty Spice. Up the backstretch they go, and it's all Do Miss Walker. Second is RJ Dreams. Third, and edging to the outside, that is Maple Grove Steph. Then the trailer is Sporty Spice. It's all Do Miss Walker. He was past the opening three quarters. Second, RJ Dreams. Third, Maple Grove Steph. Then the trailer, that is Sporty Spice. 3/4 and 1, 38 2/5. Then the leader is Do Miss Walker. Second, that is RJ Dreams. Third, that is Maple Grove Steph. And then the trailer, Sporty Spice. Down the stretch they come, and it's all Do Miss Walker. The veteran pacer coming down the lane in Class D of the matinee finals, and that's Do Miss Walker for Miles Hefferman Jr. Second will go to RJ Dreams. Third, Maple Grove Steph. Time of the mile, 2:14 flat.
Okay, we're going to get a look at the Universal slow-mo of the stretch drive here, and it was all Do Miss Walker, the 11-year-old gelding by Western Success. He still knows how to get to the winner's circle. This guy right on the front end on a mission. He romps here for Heffernan Jr. Nice trip here, 31-4, 104-2, 138-2, 214 the mile. This guy was on cruise control here tonight. He gets it done up against RJ Dreams and Maple Grove Steph, followed by Sporty Spice. But it is Do Miss Walker and Heffernan Jr. to win the D matinee final here in Summerside. Dumas Walker heading back to the Woodmere Standardbreds winner's circle. What a career. He's had 38 lifetime victories, almost 200,000 in the bank, a lifetime record of 153 at Scioto, and the old guy still knows how to get it done, and he'll be back in the winner's circle in just a moment.
Well, the class certainly rose to the top here in the first matinee final on this Tuesday night here in Summerside, as my colleague Mr. Hughes just alluded to. A 38-time winner, record of 53, $200,000 in the bank. Quite a resume for this going-away winner. Dumas Walker, the 11-year-old facing gelding by Western Success off the Arts Place Dam. I'm a Realist, on with Jackie Heffernan of Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. Miles Heffernan Jr. had him on top at every call, and the going-away winner is home in 204 flat. Down at trackside, we have the cooler presentation for the matinee final D division. Dumas Walker and Miles Jr. in 214.
Are going to roll up in behind this Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Again, it is the Division C matinee final. Let's send it back over to announcer Carson Wilkie.
Going to the gate in the C class of the matinee finals, Rail Out, Ari's Nancy, Intrepidus, Maho Beach, and who's your winner? Top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing. At the rail is Ari's Nancy. From the outside, Maho Beach. And at the rail third is Intrepidus, then your trailer, who's your winner. They move around the turn, and the leader is Aries Nancy. Second is Maho Beach, then third is Intrepidus, then the trailer, who's your winner. They swing to the backstretch for time 1, led by Aries Nancy and Dana Sweet. Second is Maho Beach. Racing third is Intrepidus. Then your trailer is Who's Your Winner. They're in straight alignment past the opening quarter, led by Aries Nancy. Second, Maho Beach. Third, Intrepidus. Then the trailer, Who's Your Winner. 31 and 4/5 was the opening quarter. They move around the turn, and the leader is Aries Nancy. Second is Maho Beach. Then third is Intrepidus. Then the trailer is still Who's Your Winner. Down the stretch they come, they're in front of us. First time round, led by Aries Nancy. Second, Maho Beach. Third, Intrepidus. Then the trailer is still Who's Your Winner. They're halfway home, led by Aries Nancy. Second, towards the rail, that is Maho Beach. Third, Intrepidus. The trailer, Who's Your Winner. 104 and flat was the half. They move around the turn, going to the 5/8 pole, and the leader is still Aries Nancy. Second is Maho Beach. Third, Intrepidus. And the trailer is Who's Your Winner. Up the backstretch they go. Second and final time, led by Aries Nancy. Second at the rail, Maho Beach. Third is Intrepidus, and he's going to the outside, and the trailer is Who's Your Winner. Past the 3/4, led by Aries Nancy. Second is Maho Beach. Third is Intrepidus. 3/4 in 1, 36 and 1. They move around the turn for the final time, led by Aries Nancy. At the rail, Maho Beach. Third on the outside, Intrepidus. The trailer, Who's Your Winner. Down the stretch they come. Aries Nancy looking to go all the way. Up the rail, Maho Beach, but not enough. Aries Nancy wins for Dana Sweet. Maho Beach second. Close to third between Who's Your Winner and Intrepidus. 10 mile, 2:05 and 3.
Great drive here by Dana Sweet aboard RE's Nancy. They head the rail here as we get a look at that Universum slow-mo, and they use it to their advantage in this small compact field of 4. They cut it out 31 and 4 down to the half. 104, 136 and 1, and that middle half looked like it was going to be the difference maker, and it was, as RE's Nancy hangs on for the nice victory here, closing it out 29 and 2 for the victory. 2:05 and 3 is the mile. Maho Beach up the pass lane does get the deuce, and it's a tight show photo behind. It could be Who's Your Winner in the middle, but we'll wait to see the results of that show photo. But no doubt about the winner. It's RE's Nancy winning Division C matinee final here in Summerside.
Now presenting the C Division champion, RE's Nancy, facing Black Mare, 13 years by astronomical, from the Camtastic Dam, Kona Queen. Dana Sweet owns, trains, and drives. Dana has made several appearances in the Matinee Finals Championship, and he is now the C Division champion with his own Ari's Nancy. She takes them all the way, 2:05 and 3. She'll close it out in 29 and 2. And down at trackside, we have the C Division Championship cooler presentation of the PEI Matinee Finals. We'll have 2 more finals on Thursday night at Charlottetown.
Class D of the Matinee Finals. From the rail out, we have Maple Grove Steph, Do Miss Walker, Sporty Spice, and
going to 3/4, the leader. It's the final division of the PEI Matinee Finals. Lineup, Bold and Bad, Adventure Luck, Painted Pony. Here they come. Green light go, and there they go, off and pacing. At the rail is Bold and Bad. Second is Adventure Luck, coming to the outside. Third is Painted Pony. They move around the turn. The leader at the rail is Bold and Bad. From the outside and now taking over is Painted Pony. Painted Pony cleared. Second is Bold and Bad. Then the trailer is the free-legged pacer Adventure Luck. Going to the opening quarter, led by Painted Pony, and line up Billy White. Second is Bold and Bad. Third is Adventure Luck. Past the opening quarter, led by Painted Pony. Second, Bold and Bad. The quarter was 30 and 1/5. Midway round the turn for time 1, and it's Painted Pony in control. Second towards the rail, that is Bold and Bad. Then your trailer is Adventure Lock. Down the stretch they come in front of us. First time round, leading at the opening half mile, led by Painted Pony. He'll bring them halfway home. Second is Bold and Bad, then the trailer is Adventure Lock. They were past the opening half mile, led by Painted Pony. Second, Bold and Bad, 1 minute, 3/5 was the half. Then the trailer is Adventure Lock. They moved up the backstretch. Second and final time, led by Painted Pony. Second is Bold and Bad. The trailer is still Adventure Lock. Going to 3/4, the leader is Painted Pony. From the outside, second is Bold and Bad. And then the trailer is Adventure Lock. Going to 3/4, we got a new leader. Bold and Bad takes over for Brett Clough. Second is Painted Pony. Then the trailer, Adventure Lock, 1:31 and 1/5. Round the turn for the final time. Bold and Bad opens up a couple on the lead. Second towards the rail, Painted Pony. Outside third is Adventure Lock. Down the stretch they come, and Bold and Bad, he'll win the A division of the matinee finals for Brett Clough. Second is Adventure Lock. Then third is Painted Pony. Time of mile 1:59 and 3.
Okay, here's the slow-mo for Division A of the matinee finals here tonight. We talked about it just before they went, that this combination, Bold and Bad and Brett Clough, had won a division last year in 2021, so they get it done again this year, and they tracked all the way early tonight as Painted Pony won at the front end, and Billy White got him there, 30-1. He cut it. Brett sat in the 2-hole with Bold and Bad, and Adventure Luck sat 1 minute 3 past the half. They raced the backside, and that's when he popped out and went around Painted Pony, did Bold and Bad, and down the stretch they come here now. This is a beauty shot of this horse, Bold and Bad, and Brett Clough. Look at this nice close-up from UMI as they hit the wire. A winner here tonight, 1:59 and 3. Bold and Bad and Brett Clough win Division A of the matinee final.
Here comes Bold and Bad into the winner's circle in the A division of the PEI matinee finals. Bold and Bad, bay pacing gelding 7. He's by Badlands Hanover off the Arch Place stem. Bold Beauty, owned by Dina Clough of New Haven. Brett Clough won a division of the finals and championship with Bold and Bad in 2021. Here he is in 2022, back to the winner's circle, and they'll throw a closing quarter at them in 28 and 2, stopping the clock in 1:59 and 3. Bold and Bad in line to Brett Clough. Down at trackside, the cooler presentation and the Department of Agriculture trophy presentation. Bold and Bad in the A division of the PEI matinee finals in a 1:59 and 3.
Class B of the matinee finals. They're on the gate. That's Me a Bad, the Gormanizer, and Sanchez Blue Chip. Here they come. There they go. They're off and pacing from the rail. That's Me a Bad. She'll lead them out of there. Second, the Gormanizer, and the trailer is Sanchez Blue Chip. They settle in programmed order, moving around the turn. That's Me a Bad has cleared the lead. In line to Zach Noy, opened up a couple early. Second is the Gormanizer. Then the trailer is Sanchez Blue Chip. Off the backstretch they go. Going to the quarter, and it's That's Me a Bad, the leader. Second is the Gormanizer, and the trailer Sanchez Blue Chip. Past the opening quarter, led by That's Me a Bad. She was there. Second, the Gormanizer, and the trailer is Sanchez Blue Chip. 30 and a 1/5 opened it up, and they're midway round the turn, and the leader is That's Me a Bad. Second is the Gormanizer, and the trailer is Sanchez Blue Chip. Down the stretch they come. They're in front of us. First time round, leading at the opening half mile, and it's That's Me a Bad in control. Second is the Gormanizer, then the trailer is Sanchez Blue Chip. They're at the opening half mile, led by That's Me a Bad. Second, the Gormanizer, half up a minute. Flat was the half. The leader is That's Me a Bad. Second is the Gormanizer, and the trailer is Sanchez Blue Chip. To the backstretch they go. Second and final time. That's Me a Bad is the leader. Second is the Gormanizer, then the trailer is Sanchez Blue Chip. Going to 3/4. That's Me a Bad is still the leader by open length. Second on the outside, Sanchez Blue Chip. Then the trailer is the Gormanizer. 3/4. And That's Me a Bad was there in 1:30 and 2/5. Midway round the turn for the second and final time. That's Me a Bad, the leader. Now second is Sanchez Blue Chip, and third the Gormanizer. Down the stretch they come. That's Me a Bad is still the leader. Way back, second Sanchez Blue Chip, then the Gormanizer. Congratulations to Zach Noy. He gets his first matinee win with That's Me a Bad. Second is Sanchez Blue Chip, then third was the Gormanizer. Time of the mile, 2 minutes, 4/5.
There's the replay tonight for the first matinee Division B here tonight. And yeah, like Carson said, congratulations to Zach Noy putting That's Me a Bad on the point here tonight and rolling right down the road with That's Me a Bad. 30-1, good rating, 1 minute to the half. Still the leader was That's Me a Bad. 3/4 trip, 1:30-2, still there, and down the stretch, total separation here tonight as That's Me a Bad goes right to the front and does not look back. A winner at every call here tonight, landing on the line. 2 minutes, 4/5 for That's Me a Bad, and Zach Noy winning Division B of the matinee finals at Red Shores in Charlottetown.
That's Me a Bad arriving at the winner's circle in the B division of the matinee finals. Bay-facing mare, the 8-year-old daughter of Badlands Hanover off the Estrellos dam, Nancy Tross. Owned by Mary Jean Noy, Denise Andrew, and Tasha McKenzie. Zach Noy, in his first season of driving in the matinees, captures the B Division Championship Final. That's Mia Bad in 2 minutes, 4/5. Down at trackside, the cooler presentation.
So, folks, we're about to start again. If everybody would like to return to their seats. And before we start again, how about a nice round of applause for the Red Shore staff and a beautiful meal here tonight? I'd like to thank them. Thank you again to the staff. And yes, we're back with the program tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we'd like to welcome our special guests and dignitaries who are joining us this evening. It's my pleasure to invite the Minister of Finance and the Minister responsible for harness racing, the Honourable Mark McLean, to bring greetings.
Thank you, Peter. Hi, everyone. On behalf of the province of Prince Edward Island and Premier Dennis King, I'd like to welcome everyone as we celebrate another year of success in our matinee program. I'm really starting to think I lucked out being the minister responsible for harness racing. Great food and great company at all these events, so thank you very much for having me. In all seriousness, I'd like to thank the volunteer committees at each of our matinee tracks for their great work and commitment to their communities. As minister, I'm very proud of our tracks in Alberton, O'Leary, Tyne Valley, Kensington, Panett, and look forward to working with all of you in the future. Thanks as well to the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association for their leadership in our industry and all the work that goes towards a strong future. I particularly want to congratulate all the youth and members of our matinee program here this evening. As a province, we are very proud of your involvement in racing and encourage you all to continue your careers in this great industry. As I'm sure you know, PEI Harness Racing takes great pride in the many people who have started their careers at our matinee tracks. Many individuals who have started their careers at our tracks are competing at tracks all across North America, including succeeding right here at home at the beautiful and historic Charlottetown Driving Park. Congratulations to all the winners tonight, and look forward to seeing all of you at the track. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Minister McLean. And we'd also like to recognize the chair of the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association, Blaine McPherson, and we'd now ask Blaine to come forward and bring greetings on behalf of the industry.
I have to get this paper out here. I'll be rambling here all night. Thank you, Peter. Minister McLean, matinee participants, ladies and gentlemen. This is always a real fun banquet to see all the young folks here. We all know that they're the future. A lot of us fellas are getting long in the tooth, and those fellows are the guys that are going to keep the thing going. This here is a very, very unique program. As I understand it, there's no other program in Canada that is very similar to this at all. And I think it's really important, as we all know, the folks that graduate from this program, many of them are on the track. Well, we know the McDonald brothers, of course, Gail and Freddie's group, but in Austin, of course, is up there now trying to make a living at it. But when you go out here on Thursdays and Saturdays or up in Summerside, many of the people on the track have graduated from this program. So, you know, it's a very, very worthwhile program, and I'm sure the folks that were in the program this summer, some of those guys are going to get their license, and some of those boys or girls are going to be out on the track. So it's working. On the board, when we talk about the matinee, we take it quite serious. We really like seeing that program being successful. With the help of the government PEI and some funds from the Industry Association, we think that we can, we've improved it, and we think we can continue to improve the program. So it's really, really worthwhile program. I want to thank Jay Noy. He is the program coordinator for this, and he always does a great job. And I want to thank him again. He did another excellent job this year. I want to talk about the facilities. Like what the minister mentioned, all the different facilities from Panette up to Alberton. And then we were able a few years ago to get some funding to put some burns in those facilities. And pretty well all of those facilities, as I understand it, are now training centers and are full of horses that we need to run the program for the live racing. So it's a really unique program, and it's excellent. I just want to thank all the participants that worked on this all summer, and also the winners that we're going to recognize tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Blaine. We'd also like to recognize board members of the PEI Harness Racing Industry Association in attendance tonight, as well as the new president of the PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association, James Perot, and their respective board members who are joining with us tonight. So thank you, folks, for being here. I would now like to welcome our guest speaker for this evening, and it's Mark Campbell. Of course, everybody knows Mark. He is the winner of the Standardbred Canada Provincial Driving title in 2022, and will be one of the two drivers from the island representing PEI at the National Driving Championship in Alberta, which is happening next week. So again, we're looking forward to watching Mark in that. He's also a 3-time Gold Cup and Saucer winner, an O'Brien Award recipient for horsemanship. He learned the early lessons driving by participating at the PEI matinee tracks and has now passed down his passion to his son Landon, who made his driving debut this summer on the matinee circuit. So we're going to call Mark up, and Mark and I are going to do a little bit of a Q&A. If we can get Mark to come up and give Mark a round of applause for joining us tonight. Just going to turn Mark's mic on here. Check. See if Matt, if we can get this. Check 1, 2. We got it now.
Thank you.
So first of all, Mark, thank you for being here tonight. And the matinee program is so important to Prince Edward Island. How did you first get involved in the matinee program?
Well, I was raised pretty close to Panette, so it was just kind of natural for me to follow in that direction. My grandfather, he was the leader in getting me into the game, and then my two uncles as well. They kind of supported me hugely as well, and then a lot of the local guys down in Panette. So once I got going, they supported me as well.
Did you always want to drive horses when you were a young fella? Was it something that was interested you early on?
Yeah, big time. It's all I ever wanted to do, so it's a good thing I can do it. I don't know what else I'd be doing. So it's, Panette, the matinee program really did get me on the right track for sure.
Do you remember your first drive in the matinee?
Yeah, big time.
Okay,
yeah.
Tell us about that.
It was like a 2-horse race. I remember going to Panette that day and telling my grandfather, I'm driving tonight. He didn't have much choice. I just drove. I didn't tell my mother. I didn't tell anybody. It was just him and I. It was the only people that knew. I ended up winning it, and it was good. It was fun. But from that day on forward, I was completely hooked.
Were you aggressive back then? Because your style seems to be now that you like to roll the horses. What were you like as a youngster?
Same thing. Yeah, never changed.
Right from the get-go, you were like, I want to be on the front. I want to be pressing the pace.
Yeah, just always going forward. Yeah, I always wanted to be. But Panette was good for me to, I remember there was one race in particular. I had a horse that I thought I could win. It was my uncle Jimmy's horse, and I got boxed in. I think Clifford Afleck, and I'm pretty sure Raymond White was on the outside, and they made me stay there. There was no other choice, and it was kind of a good learning experience. And they were kind of giggling and laughing about it afterwards, but. From that day forward, I didn't get boxed in too much.
Doesn't happen much these days either.
No, not at all.
So, Mark, you mentioned that, but so what do you learn on the matinee side of things before you get to a pari-mutuel track? What are some of the things you pick up and learn along the way?
Well, you learn from your mistakes. So you get to screw up a lot, and you do screw up a lot in this game. But that's the beauty thing about driving horses in this game. Walter Chevry taught me this, that, I can screw up in this race. Just turn the page. You have another race to do better in. So that's the biggest things that I could make my mistakes down there, try to learn from it and go forward.
Certain skills like bringing a horse first over, putting a horse in the hole, are those the things you learn on a matinee track as well?
Yeah, yes and no. It was more to me like learning how to make a horse go, make a horse going forward. Try to keep a horse stay alive on the outside. Those are big things. Like first up, I remember. Even driving in here when I first had my license, the first time I pulled one first up, I was terrified. And, it was because you never had power for the first few years of driving. You just don't have power. And then you did, and it worked out, and then all of a sudden you're moving them all first up. So then you have to kind of reset again, right? Yeah. So.
Your family was a big supporter of you, obviously. They must have enjoyed when you were on the matinee circuit and making your way towards the pari-mutuel driving.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my uncles were heavily involved. My grandfather was the one that... I made take me to all these tracks. Like I drove in St. Peter's. Like that's a long time ago. Like I'm old. So it was fun. Sunday afternoons we were after church we were going to St. Peter's. Truckload of horses. But I guess they seen something in me. I hope, and they kind of kept helping me follow my dreams.
I think they were right. But it goes back to folks like the McDonald brothers, Corey McPherson, yourself. Austin now is doing well. I mean, that's a great training ground for you guys to get your early lessons.
Yeah, and up west you have the Sweet Boys and Ryan Drosh. He's doing well too, and you have those guys. So yeah, we're very this industry that we have. It's more about the hobby horsemen, and places like the matinee program get to have the hobby horsemen, and we need the hobby horsemen. Yeah. I like how racing on PEI and the Maritimes is about hobby horsemen.
Well, Mark, you're from that area, and I know the West and Central, they all have those type of people. It's so important to have them in the game.
Big time. I mean, where would we be without them? Then it becomes a complete business. And, I mean, it's a business part of it too, but I think we need that that local community feel as well.
The matinee program is supported by government and the industry here, which is so important. How important is that for maintaining the youth and developing the youth on PEI?
Big time. I mean, like, you got kids like my son and Carson Wilkie and Zach and all these young guys and Brett Clough, and you can go on. And I mean, and then there's the next generation. You have like Nate and my other son and Lucas and all these other kids, and I love seeing them run around the track. I mean, I know probably not everybody loves seeing them banging whips and smashing and stuff, but I think it's awesome.
Well, it's pretty cool on race nights here when you see a lot of the young folks up into the, I know you have your family here with you in the winter circle,
Yep.
but it's more than that too. It's a lot of people who are coming up, getting their picture taken in the barn area.
Yep.
I mean, I think that's a great sign for PEI.
It's awesome. I mean, that's what we need. It's what's going to keep going forward. And like the government support for us is huge. And the facilities that we have, Red Shores puts on is really good. Track's always good. Facilities we have are 100%. You know, we travel around some other places in the Maritimes through the course of the summer, and they're not as lucky as we are.
There's a lot of people, like young people in the room tonight, Mark, trying to get there, trying to get their first lessons. What advice would you give them? You've gone into a successful career. What advice would you give the young people here tonight?
Just don't give up. Like, I mean, you just got to keep going. Like I said, you got to learn from your mistakes. You learn from other people that have done well, and you learn from people that don't do well. You know, don't do what they're doing. Do what other people are doing. But like, just don't give up. I mean, there's always the next race.
Was there somebody that gave you an early lesson or some advice when you first started driving on the pari-mutuel that you remembered and have always taken it forward?
The one with Walter. Like, I remember one night it was a bad race. I drove a bad race, had a shot. I was looking at the program, and I'm still kind of like, you know, you're cursing, swearing, kicking stones. And he said, "Listen, kid, you got another race. Turn the page. Get over it." I said, "Okay."
Your son Landon drove this summer, which is really cool. What was that like for you to see him in the sulky?
It was good. I thought I'd be way more nervous than I was, but I settled down, and I mean, he does a good job. You know, the rest is up to him.
Is he supposed to be aggressive, or are you letting him develop his own style?
He can do whatever he wants. Yeah.
You're heading out to Edmonton next week. I
Yep.
mean, it's great to see you in the competition. You and Jill will be heading out there. What's that going to be like for you?
I think it's going to be a really good experience. I've never driven a mile track before. I'm just kind of taking it how it is. I feel the last few times I was in one, I was pretty nervous, pretty worked up. This one, I think I'm just kind of going into it and seeing how things go.
Yeah. And again, you're going out. It must be a thrill, though, to represent Atlantic Canada. You get out there, you're on the big stage. You know there's going to be a lot of people watching, so that must make you feel happy.
Yeah, no, it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a good time. I hope I can get some good live drives and make people know that we're there.
Folks, it's Mark Campbell. Give him a round of applause. Thank you again for coming in.
Thank you.
We'll be looking forward to watching you next
Thank
week.
you very much.
I'll just shut this mic off. Check, check, check. Yeah, because we're back. So again, thank you very much, Mark. A great interview, and we look forward to seeing you next week. I'm now going to go through a brief summary of the matinee season and just let you know who did some of the winning across the tracks this year, because it's so interesting. We go east to west, and I just thought it was important to relay some of the winners this season. The Matinee Challenge Series opened in Panette on June the 26th. Miles Heffernan Sr. had defended, firing on all cylinders, set the track trotting record of 159.4. So congratulations there, Miles. Payne Pony captured the Belfast Day pace in line to Billy White, 59.1. Zach Noy made his matinee debut, driving That's Me a Bad, finishing a bang-up second to Defriend It. And another newcomer to the circuit, Carson Wilkie, also scored a win in his debut aboard Catch a Few Rays in 2:01.4. So that was opening in Panette in June. The second card of the campaign was in Panette for the Matinee Challenge Series on July the 10th. That saw 11-year-old Tyler Neal and Damian McClellan both try their hand at announcing. The card's top class was won by Painted Pony in line to Billy White. The third card of the season was held on a Sunday afternoon in Kensington in front of a large crowd. Reese Williams had her first matinee drive aboard her own horse, Adventure Luck. Brett Clough had a pair of winners on the day as he won with Who's Your Winner and Bold and Bad in the top class for owner Dina Clough. Next up was the annual Potato Blossom Festival card in O'Leary. That was on July the 23rd. Hot weather to a large crowd to see Carly Sweet make her first matinee race, a winning one with Badlands Giovanna. Claire Sweet won the featured race, the Charlie Mell and Glyden Wells Memorial, in 2:04 with Sports Zipper. Matinee Racing returned to Alberton for their first event in several years on July 31st when they hosted their annual Alberton Exhibition Card of Racing, and on this day, Coast to Coast Shark won the Harry O'Brien Memorial in line to Devon Wallace for owner Jeff Wallace in 2 minutes and 4/5. On August the 3rd, Tyne Valley, another West Prince matinee track, was host to the first evening card of the season, with Jacob Sweet scoring a driving double with Intrepidus and Cinder Angelina. Reese Williams captured another driving win aboard Adventure Luck in 2:01. The Matinee Challenge Series moved back to the eastern end of the island at Panett Raceway on August the 22nd, where the track hosted the annual Kilted Pace card. Island native Shannon Sugar Doyle, he took a break from his full-time job as track announcer at Western Fair Raceway to return to his matinee racing roots and call the afternoon's action. Turbo and Lucas Bailey kept their winning streak alive, defeating grandfather Miles Heffernan Sr. in a track record performance of 1:35 for the half mile. Corey Johnson also won with Lorne Valley Julian to win the 2022 Kilted Pace. Panett's final card of the season was held on September the 5th. Fan favorite Turbo and Lucas Bailey returned to defeat his grandfather Miles Heffernan Sr. in another match race. Bold and Bad and driver Brett Clow dominated the top class, winning in 2 minutes 4/5. Newcomer Landon Campbell made his driving debut, a winning one aboard Philly 47 in 2:01 flat. O'Leary hosted the annual Children's Wish races on September 15th, which capped off the regular season in the PEI Matinee Challenge Series. Adventure Luck won the Children's Wish Pace for driver and owner Reese Williams. And we saw the replays of the first two matinee finals of the year were held at Summerside Raceway on October 4th, with guest announcer Carson Wilkie calling the action. Dumas Walker and Miles Heffernan Jr. went gate to wire in the D class in 2:14, and RE's Nancy held off a late charge from Dana Sweet to win the C class in 2:05 and 3. The final two matinee championship races were held at the Charlottetown Driving Park on October the 6th. Zach Noy sent That's Me a Bad to the front. We saw that earlier tonight. His first lifetime victory, 2 minutes 4/5 in the B Division final. And we also saw the A Division, which is sponsored by the province of PEI. And that's how Brett Clow come first up with Bold and Bad to win in 59 and 3. Minister McLean was on hand to present the trophy, and Carson Wilkie called the action. So we'd like to thank everyone involved for a successful matinee season. Congratulations to everyone for their continued hard work and dedication, and we look forward to seeing you back at the track in 2023. So give yourself a hand. That was an awesome year by everybody. So now it's time for the awards presentation. I'd like to again call up Minister McLean to come forward and present this evening's awards. And we'll get some photos here with the people that are the winners. Get Minister McLean over here, and we're going to start out with the Bill and Denise Andrew Youth Participation Award. The winner of this award is decided by a draw for drivers under 20 who have 5 or more drives in this season. A draw was held for a helmet painted by LeBlanc Designs and a summer suit made by Wendy McRae. So the winners are, the winner of the helmet is Zach Noy. Congratulations, Zach. And the winner of the suit is Reese Williams, and Reese's grandfather, Robert, is here, who will accept on behalf of Reese tonight. So if you could come up and get your awards, that would be great, folks. Okay, congratulations to our winners. Next is the A Division champion. Now, the A Division champion and overall matinee champion is Bold and Bad for driver Brett Clow and owner Dina Clow. We'll call on Brett, who will be presented with the Province of PEI trophy from the Minister of Harness Racing, the Honorable Mark McLean. And Brett, if you could come up, please. And this is the Province of PEI trophy, beautiful trophy. Brett and Minister McLean with a nice photo here. The overall champion of the matinee season, and again, another hand for Brett, did a terrific job this year. Next up is the B Division champion. The B Division champion, that's Mia Bad for driver Zach Noy and owners Mary Jean Noy, Denise Andrew, and Tasha McKenzie. If we could come forward and accept your award, please. Congratulations again to That's Mia Bad in the B Division. Our next award is the C Division champion, and the C Division champion is Aries Nancy for owner-driver Dana Sweet. If you could come forward, please, and pick up your prize. Congratulations again to Aries Nancy, owner-driver Dana Sweet in the C Division. Next up is the D Division champion, and the D Division champion, Dumas Walker for driver Miles Heffernan Jr. and owner Jackie Heffernan. If we could have those folks please come up and accept their award. Congratulations again to Miles Heffernan Jr., D Division champion. Up next is the Rising Star Award, and this year the Rising Star Awards will be presented to youths who participated in the program through driving, announcing, and organizing in the matinee program. And this year's winners are Landon Campbell, Tyler Neal, Christopher Neal, and Jessica Noy. Please come up and get your award. Great to see the youth here. A nice photo with Minister McLean. Great shot here tonight. And congratulations to Landon, Tyler, Christopher, and Jessica on their awards for the Rising Star of 2022. Next up is the Greenhawk VIP Award. And Minister McLean to present the award. The Greenhawk VIP is presented to an individual who exemplifies good horsemanship on and off the track. The winner of this year's Greenhawk VIP Award is Zach Noy. Please come up, Zach, and accept the award. Congratulations again to Zach. Our next category is the Female Driver of the Year, and this year's recipient became involved in the sport through her grandfather, Robert. This season, she enjoyed her first year on the circuit and secured several wins. This year's Female Driver of the Year is Reese Williams, and accepting the award on behalf of Reese tonight is her grandfather, Robert. If we could have Robert come back up, please. Congratulations again to Reese Williams, Female Driver of the Year, her grandfather Robert accepting the award. Susan Whalen Top Amateur Driver is next, and this award is named in honor of Susan Whalen, who was instrumental in running the PEI Matinee track program for many years. This year's recipient exemplifies dedication to the Matinee program and had a stellar year in the bike. The winner of this year's Susan Whalen Amateur Driver of the Year Award is Brett Clough. Brett, if you could please come forward. Brett's getting all the hardware here tonight. Looking good here, Brett. Again, congratulations. Up next is the Standardbred Canada Owner of the Year, and we have a dead heat in this category for the award, with 2 horses earning the same number of points for the season. Our winners are Cy Poirier with Maple Grove Seth and Heather Gamester with the Gormanizer. So, if you please have Cy and Heather come up and accept their awards. Congratulations again to Cy Poirier and Heather Gamester, Standardbred Canada Owner of the Year Award. Next up is the Sportsman of the Year Award. This award was formerly known as the Meridian Farms Sportsman of the Year Award. It has been renamed the Mary Jean Noy and Denise Andrews Sportsman of the Year Award. This award will be going to a couple who continue to support the Matinee program on a yearly basis by providing horses for races and mentoring local youth. The winners of the award this year are Miles and Jackie Heffernan. Congratulations. Please come forward. The guy wearing the suit looks really good tonight. Congratulations again. Next up is the Byron Gamester Dedication Award, and if anybody from the Gamester family is with us tonight, they're more than welcome to come up and present the award with Minister McLean. The Byron Gamester Award is given to someone who shows dedication to the sport by attending as many events as they can and always ensuring that they keep the competitive spirit of harness racing alive while still having fun. This year's recipients are Les and Dina Clough. Congratulations. Okay, congratulations again to Les and Dina Clough. They do great work in the industry. Our next award is the Foiled Again Youth Achievement Award. This award is named in honor of one of the greatest racehorses of all time. This year's recipient involvement in the sport began at an early age, and he continues from a family with strong ties to the harness racing. He has found success on the circuit as a driver and will be seeking his parimutuel license this spring. Please join us in congratulating Brett Clough, the recipient of this year's Foiled Again Youth Achievement Award. I don't know if you're going to be able to fit all the trophies in, Brad. Next up is the Stable.ca Participation Award, and this award consists of a pair of Helly Hansen mud pants that will be given to an individual who participated on the matinee circuit in both the driving and announcing capacity. He can often be found announcing at various island matinee tracks, as well as the championship finals in Charlottetown and Summerside. The winner of this year's award is Carson Wilkie. Okay, congratulations, Carson. You're turning into a fine announcer. Keep it up. The next award is the Male and Female Rookie of the Year. The criteria for this award was a minimum of 5 drives on the matinee circuit. The individuals had to show participation and dedication by traveling to various matinee tracks across Prince Edward Island. And this year's winners of the Male and Female Rookie of the Year are Zach Noy and Reese Williams. We'll call Zach back up, and accepting the award on behalf of Reese will be your grandfather, Robert Williams. Again, congratulations, and that concludes the awards. So how about a round of applause for all our winners in 2022? Okay, I've been asked by Frankie if all the winners could come out into the main foyer area there, and we'll get a picture of all the winners, a group shot out in the main area. If we could do that now, that would be great. Thank you. I've been told we're switching it up a little bit. We're going to do a quick draw before we do that, so we're doing this on the fly. So we're going to do a couple of draws. The first is for a power coating. Jackie Heffernan is the winner. Next one is a set of hopples. Winner is Garth Cole. Okay, another set of hobbles. Winner is Cy Poirier. Okay, and again, we're going to get that photo, but we're going to go through the door prizes. These were drawn earlier, so if I call your name as a winner out here in the grandstand, you'll see there's a table out there. All the prizes are named, so you can get those on the way out tonight. And we'll do a quick rundown here of the winners. So first of all, first prize is the Raceway Foiled Again Hockey Puck. That's Lori White is the winner. The Raceway Duffel Bag for James Lund. The Raceway Hat, Ken Oakes. The Raceway Ontario Sire Stakes Super Finals is Vance McMillan. And the OSS Super Finals, Jay Power. The Raceway Coat, Claire Sweet. The Raceway T-shirt, Mike Poirier. All-Star is next, and we thank them. Again, we thank Shannon Doyle for donating prizes tonight as well. All-Star Cresting Jacket, Julie Jameson. All-Star Cresting Sweater, that's Arlene Painter. Sherwood Styling Salon, we thank them tonight. Ashley Gamester is a winner. Charlottetown Vet Clinic, Feed Tub, that's Blaine Tebow. Charlottetown Vet Clinic Water Bucket, that's John Power. Charlottetown Vet Clinic, again, we thank them. Bandages, Philip DeRoche. Charlottetown Vet Clinic, I think it's Irma Milligan. Charlottetown Vet Clinic, Landon Campbell. Again, Vet Clinic, Debbie Sweet. Vet Clinic, Dina Clow. Charlottetown Vet Clinic, Abby Clow. And Vet Clinic, Brett Clow. And the Phillips Feed Hoof Pick and Hairbrush, that's Mark Campbell. Phillips Feed Hoof Pick and Hairbrush, Blaine McPherson. Carline, we thank them as well, and we thank Philip Feeds as well. Carline Certificate, Betty Gregan. Carline as well, Fred Painter. PEI Harness Racing Industry, that's Grant Lynch. PCHC membership, Jay Noy. PCHC membership, Heather Gamester. Ryan Neal Farrier Services, that's one free summer shoeing, Miles Heffernan. Bobby McDougall, one free summer shoeing, Daphne Brown. And then we have some hats, Debbie Ramsey, Billy White, Linda White, Donna Hughes, and Merlin Sweet. PEI Standardbred Horse Owners Association membership, Bobby McGinnis. And, well, another membership, Mary McDonald. Island Press Limited, it's a one-year Atlantic Post-Call subscription, Carson Wilkie. And then Atlantic Classic Sale hats, Raymond White, Jessica Noy. Atlantic Classic Sale golf shirt, that's Charlene White. And Atlantic Classic Sale golf shirt as well, Sam Heffernan. One more sheet to go here. Chris Kehoe, one free picture, that's Zach Conway. Chris Kehoe as well, Laura Jean Gregory. Chris Kehoe, one free picture, and that goes to Margaret Bannister. Gail McDonald and Renata Baglow, one free win pitcher. Julia Clow. PEI Harness Racing Industry Behind the Gate, Paul Conway. And again, the Harness Racing Industry Horsepower book, that goes to Tyler Neal. And then we have Metro Home Building Center, that's Fran Hansen, Gail Collins, Melvin Gamester, and Jackie Matheson, all with Metro Home Building Center hats. Chuckers Trophies and Awards, one custom stall sign, that's Kathy Larder. Metro Home Building Center golf balls, that's Zach Noy. Nicholson's Garage, we thank them for their donation tonight. Windshield washer fluid, Jennifer Parsons and Hannah Sweet. Red Shores Dinner for Two, Tasha Wilkie. And Red Shores Dinner for Two, Miles Heffernan Sr. Rossi's Nails, Tanning Certificate, that's Melinda McDonald. MCK Big Time Ranch Driving Whip, Christopher Neal. And Track It, Ken Wilkie. So if you've heard your name, prizes are out there on your way out. We need that picture before you go as well. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. We hope you had a great night. And we'll see you at the tracks, matinee style in 2023. Thanks for coming.